silhouette you love.
It sure is, and I'm gonna slide in here with a picture of the lovely woman who created the brand. It is her namesake many, many years ago. So before we dive into details of our newest Seersucker, in fact, the first ever Seersucker Today Special Value.
I can't believe it.
Let's take a moment and discover all the fabulous people that have been a part of the QVC family. And did you know that Joan Rivers was one of our very first celebrity designers here at QVC? Now, she first appeared over 30 years ago with a jewelry line.
1990.
And then eventually, after everyone couldn't stop asking, what shirt is that?
Right.
What pants
What
are
are you
those?
wearing?
What jacket is that? She then moved into her apparel collection, and Seersucker has been loved since 2014. And this silhouette, which, yes, I know I have it tied up right now, but if you look at it on Bitsy, this classic boyfriend silhouette has been loved by our customers for years.
Absolutely, and we're so thrilled to be able to bring you petite and regular length, so you get a
For the first time?
For the first time, you get a couple inches differential. So depending on how you want it to fit, it really is just the length. We gave you those side seam pockets, a little embroidered bumblebee here, and then the back yoke detail is really noteworthy just because of how well done it is.
I love that. And Bitsy, we'll guide everybody into all that they need to know.
Yes.
But at this point, we tend to get really busy at our store. So if you are discovering QVC tonight, what Monday night has in store for you, we don't wait at this point in the night. Not only does the Today's Special Value lose its price at midnight, and this, comparably speaking, should be about $95, and instead, it's $45 only today. But also, a lot of people do work throughout the day or run their errands.
Or they were watching an eclipse.
Or that. Hope you had your shades on.
I hope so, too.
So right now, with dinner being done in some parts of the country and homework being done, we tend to take a lot of calls. People use our website, people use our app, and you're welcome to do that and join the Today's Special Value party. In fact, Tony just said over 1,000 orders placed in our show already.
Well, it's because you're wearing it.
Well, thank you, but you and Blair look dynamite as well.
Thank you.
So tonight, I kicked it off last night, so I don't really know what hour it is either.
Me either.
But today, we are bringing in two solid choices. So if you don't mind showing our customer at home, still the Seersucker, you know, that fabric that feels so refreshing and cool and lightweight in the summer, but without the white stripe to it. So this is your navy choice. It's been popular all day. And then I have on the white tonight, which I highly recommend because it just goes with everything you're wearing.
Who doesn't need a crisp white shirt in their wardrobe that's machine washable? And then with this texture, it really just kicks it up a notch.
And then don't forget, as we roll our sleeves throughout summer, that fabric, that's going to be better than any of the other white shirts in your closet because it does keep you cool and calm. Now, this is a classic. We have not done this exact silhouette until today, but we have brought you in the past Seersucker in black and white, where the black tends to be like washed and charcoaled, and we've loved it all day. So now this is one of the more limited options. There's fewer than 1,100 in the regular length.
Oh my goodness.
And fewer than 1,300 in the petite choice.
Yikes.
And then, you know, I'm going to switch this, change this, rearrange this, because then that same story applies to this. This is French blue. To me, this is the classic within the classic.
Traditional.
And we've done this color before. You always love it. So it has been very popular today. And now fewer than 1,900 in the regular and fewer than 1,600 in the petite. And then because it's summer 2024, all the new colors that are so relevant to the season makes this classic now a trend. I've got that one fun kind of green that we're all seeing, the bright green, the country club green.
Spearmint.
Yes, and we're going to call it green and white in this case. Brand new. I've got it for you in the brand new pink and white, because pink is such a trendy color and has been even since last summer.
Yeah.
And then, talk about fun, almost a little tropical, this is your new orange and white. $50 only till midnight, so do know that the orange is also getting limited. There's only 900 in the regular and 800 in the petite. A $10 payment plan can help break that $50 price point up, but we still would get this to you in just a few days. And then the only thing I want to help you with, and don't mind mine, it's going to be a little wrinkly because it was tied up, but I do have the petite on. So if Bitsy and I slide together, and again, I am very wrinkly, forgive me. Bitsy, your height in the regular?
5'6", and I'm wearing a small.
Okay, and then I'm 5'2½", and I went with the petite. Now here's what I want to explain to you. You should not see a difference. Nobody should know that I'm wearing a shorter one. Nobody should know that Bitsy's wearing a longer one. That's why we do this. Because if I was in the regular at 5'2½", you would then see the difference. It would be long on me. So if you want it to fit the way it does us, I would say 5'3" and under, petite, 5'3½" and taller, the regular.
That's right.
All right, there we go.
Unless you want it shorter and you're like, it might not want it this long, I could opt for the petite. The only difference is the length. So it really becomes about how you want it to fit. The side seam pockets are great. We've shown it tied. We've shown it tucked in. These side seam pockets don't interfere with your ability to style this in all the different ways that you might want to wear it.
Well, if it's cool with you, I would love to linger on this fabric because you can find seersucker other places. Like I said, sometimes $95, if not more. So this is a blend of 77% cotton, 23% polyester. It does make the shirt machine wash and tumble dry, but this is a fabric that with these little cute, you know, details, it really is this refreshing, I don't want to say wicking, it's not that, but it's still cooling to have on.
The seersucker pucker sort of lifts the fabric off the body, thereby creating a little bit of like more airflow. And of course, the cut of this, our boyfriend silhouette, we want it to fit you well in the shoulders, and then it grows ever so slightly at the bottom to accommodate your curves. We give you bust darts too for a really great fit. This is inspired by menswear, but really designed to accommodate a woman's body and all the curves that we might have.
Well, and I don't know about you, but you know, I love hearing what other people think about items. I love hearing what other people think about restaurants, you know, places to travel. Like, I really get interested in hearing other people's opinions.
I always read reviews.
Exactly.
For the same reason.
Well, it would take you days to read the wonderful reviews that the entire Joan Rivers brand has when it comes to seersucker.
Yeah.
Then you need to take a whole nother week off, clear the calendar, to read all the great reviews ever written on the idea of these boyfriend shirts. So to get a seersucker boyfriend shirt and to get it for under $50 today with the option to do that $10 payment, it really is a wonderful opportunity, and we don't do a lot of Joan Rivers Today special values. If you're wondering, well, how is there even still a Joan Rivers brand? Because as many of you know, we did lose the funny, the sweet, the kind, the charming, the smart Joan Rivers a few years ago, who was so close to our family here at the Q. But her daughter, Melissa Rivers, is still a part of the brand, and David Dangle, who you used to see on air, he's still in charge of all the designs and everything behind the scenes. Of course, with busy schedules now, it's hard for him to be in the building, but Bitsy, with all of her fashion expertise, was asked to represent the brand. So there's so much, you know, that we love about this brand still to this day, even though our Joan's up there cussing like a sailor.
Well, I'd have it no other way.
Now, Bitsy, why don't we walk over to Blair?
Sure.
And Morgan, do you care if I bring you up here?
Come on
I know
up.
the set's kind of designed to like look beautiful and have us all divided.
Ooh.
But I want you to see
I didn't realize my face was going to be quite so prevalent.
I want you to see the ease of this. I mean, whether you're 5'7" like Blair, wearing the extra small in the regular, or 5'8", wearing the 1X in the regular like Morgan, 5'2½", extra small petite, or
5'6", small, regular length.
we're all going to get that great fit. And I know you were talking about, you know, similar fit points with Stacy a minute ago, but our customer really is always interested in trying this on through the camera and virtually through our feedback.
That's right.
So how do you explain what this will feel like on our bodies at home?
Well, it's going to feel really lightweight. It is a material that doesn't, it's not like a denim shirt that you actually feel it. It's a lightweight cotton poly blend. The seersucker pucker is really known for being that cooling. It was invented 115 years ago for men's suiting in New Orleans. So it is an American-developed fabrication that has become beloved for the warm weather.
If I could sing harmony, I can't. We could try and, like, I was going to say, we could try and do our little own barbershop quartet, but I can't. Morgan said, either can I.
Yeah.
We'll just stay over here, cool and refreshed, but without singing.
Actually, Blair is a singer. So.
You can sing and dance, Blair? I can't keep up with the talented people in this building. Now, tell everybody the new things about the shirt, because you might have seersucker from Joan's brand, you might have a boyfriend shirt, but I really do like the new tiny details you added
well,
on.
first I'm going to start with the little embroidered bee. We love our bee as the symbol of the collection. This is just a little sort of nod and reminder of Joan. Wow, that camera is really close.
Don't worry, we're just showing your bumblebee.
Okay, good. I love the beautiful buttons here that really sort of highlight the main color.
All dyed to match.
All
so yours are
dyed to
green,
match.
obviously Blair's will be blue, etc.
Side seam pockets, which really are blending right in. They're all stitched down. So if this were to flop open, you're not seeing a pocket bag that's loose. The back detail on the yoke where we've done that chevron.
That looks good.
And look at how perfectly it is lined up. That is not an easy thing to do. We could have easily just turned it horizontally, and that would have been enough of a differentiating factor, but we wanted to give you a little bit more. And then on the cuff, you just turn that back and you have the stripes going in the other direction. So
And they stay rolled.
They
I've
do.
had mine rolled to
They
my
do.
elbow the whole night, and
no
they don't
need for a
unroll.
tab. This will go up and out of the way really well. And I could fold this even more. I will say, David does such a great job about giving the sleeves
Thank you, David.
a little bit of volume. Women are very, you know, I think we're very cognizant of our arms and how they fit in clothes. And if something's a little tight for the
cognizant of
arms,
everything,
yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. And especially when you're watching yourself on this jib camera, it's you're very cognizant of everything.
We'll go. Just know, when you're in Joan Rivers, you look stunning.
Oh, you're so nice.
So you just don't worry about that camera at all. You look beautiful tonight. Your whole outfit. And I'm going to
thank
bring
you.
you over here because
Yes.
you know I love hanging out with all the ladies, but there's more than the colors that you're seeing on all of us. And
Solid.
35,000 orders have been placed today. 2,500 orders in Fashions Night In alone. I'll tell you too, I mean, I love shopping. It's what I luckily get to do for a living. And I know you at home love shopping. It's why you are watching QVC right now.
That's right.
And there's some times where I'm like, oh, I need that, but I'm not gonna wear it in April. I might not even wear it the spring season. I'll get to it for summer. And because of the price, because of the limited quantities, it's worth picking the phone up for. What I love about this, let's say, you know, where you live, this is home by Friday. You could wear this coming weekend.
100%.
But then even in August, I'm not kidding, when like you've got that sweat mustache, I'm speaking from example, by all means, and like you can feel the sweat dripping down your back
Yes.
sometimes when everyone's like, let's go outside for dinner.
You're like,
okay.
let's not, and say we did.
Right, you will still be wearing your Seersucker. So if that sounds great, especially for under $50, do we, if it's in your budget, don't you know, stretch if you can't, but do we get one of the solids and then one of the stripes?
I mean,
using
the
Easy Pay?
solids are so unique in that
Let's
you're
grab
getting
those.
that great seersucker pucker, you're getting that great texture, but without the typical traditional stripe. So this, I think, would take a place of a denim shirt.
Yeah.
You know, this would take place of, you know, a plain white, you know, poplin shirt.
That's what
But
I'm wearing
you're
today.
getting that fabulous texture. As we see, Amy has the little front tie. So even though there are pockets, and it is a little bit longer, you can still style it tucked in and all of those things because it's not super heavyweight.
All right, so that, navy and white.
Yeah.
We don't always do the solids in the Seersucker, let alone an under $50 price. So choose one of the solids. And then here are your traditional stripes. We've got the black and white, feeling more like a charcoal. Continuing to get limited, fewer than 900 in the regular length, fewer than 1,200 in the petite. Here's the French blue.
Oh.
I think we should say Francais bleu in that case.
Oui, oui.
Well, that was
Yes.
I don't know
Suck 'em
much
up.
French. That one just kind of rolled off very nicely. That's it. All I said was je ne sais quoi in French class for 4 years in a row,
Right.
which means I don't know. Stacey said the same thing. So that's your French blue. 1,600 in the regular, and then fewer than 1,500 in the petite. And then all three of these are new, and they really are the colors of this summer.
Yeah.
The green and white, the pink and white, and the orange and white. You know, Stacey, when you first joined QVC, Joan Rivers is such a classic brand to us and such
Yeah.
classic styling. I bet you were so pleased and proud to, you know, present this brand.
I was so excited, and let me tell you, across the board, from every host, from every on-air personality or guest, it was synonymous. Every person that met Joan, they walked away just completely floored by how down-to-earth she is, and
Generous.
her person, just generous and oh so stylish and funny. Everyone always has just such beautiful things to say about her.
Yeah.
She's smart. Was smart, is smart, however you want to
Yeah.
phrase that.
Yeah.
And I always thought fashion came so easy to her. You know, maybe it's the classic fabrics like
Yeah.
Seersucker, the classic
Yeah.
silhouettes, but she never tried too hard when she was getting dressed. She would
She was
roll
never
into the
trendy.
building
Yeah.
and just look dynamite.
I think
Yeah.
some people are just born with it. You know,
Yeah.
I think Joan had that sense of fashion, a sense of humor, and you know, all the other common sense and all the other great things. But really, when it comes to the classic styling, the heritage fabrics, the seersuckers, the plaids, that's really in the DNA of our brand. And then it's all about the fits, the fabrics, and the function. And a boyfriend shirt is the ultimate when it
is.
comes to having something that's going to be in your wardrobe that you can style up or style down. This is great to bring with you on a vacation because it allows you to do so many things. You could style it different ways. All the different colorways are just so beautiful.
Well,
So-
and I think Sean's gonna show this again.